Hello all, welcome back to my channel. If you have not seen my previous video, please check that out. I have uploaded myself unboxing OnePlus Pad 2. In this video, let us talk about gaming console emulation. So specifically, we'll focus on PS2, PlayStation 2 emulation. Not only PS2, there are other consoles which can be emulated. Seeing current mobile processors which have really high efficiency, really high performance, which is capable of emulating such type of consoles as of today. So this is why we can speak about emulation here, which was not possible previously because the mobile processors were not so high performing and not so capable to perform such kind of emulation. As you know, emulation takes lot of high processing power than running the games or apps natively in the particular OS. So this is why currently at this stage, considering to 2025, we can play games which are released on 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, so on. So those games are made natively or built natively or developed natively for the devices at that period of time. Currently the processing speed has really advanced and now we are able to play such old games. Old games we can say, but those games are maybe emotionally connected to you, or as a kid you have a wish to play but you could not play since you could not afford the console, or the games were not available in the country, and many reasons. So currently I strongly believe that those games were having a really polished, really good experience than today's games. Majorly Android games. There are good PC games, there are good console games, but when you talk about Android specifically, there are no such single player games, which in terms speaking about from the developer point of view, they also don't have don't want to invest a lot of time in developing a really great game, really high graphics, really good storyline, which will run on only the topmost devices. Rather they would make a low budget, I would not say low budget, low graphic game, which has a lot of casual game content, a lot of monetary content, which game developer studio also can make money out of, and also a lot of people can enjoy, starting from the lower end devices till the higher end devices. That is why we can see top games, like if I take an example of Call of Duty Warzone. This is actually a one-to-one clone of the PC or console game. It is directly a port which runs really well on the high-end devices, but as we expect, most of the gamers are not owning the higher end devices. I would say the normal user will have a mid to low end devices, so people will not enjoy this game as much as they do in the higher end devices. So basically a gamer's view will be, or experience will be degraded because of the lower graphic quality on the low end devices, the lags, the stutters. So this is why people won't be able to play those high quality games, and then developers will not make money if a lot of players are not in the game. Hence they will not bother to create such in-depth games or AAA titles. In this scenario, basically I would prefer playing console games. Emulating them in our Android devices would be a great choice to enjoy those big titles, a great storyline, great gameplay. I would not say great graphics, because yeah, graphics nowadays they have really good games in those terms, but yeah, good gameplay, good storyline, and then crazy memories. That is what we can enjoy in these games. So let's dive into the topic, where I'll be guiding you how to install this emulator and how to run the PS2 games in the Android. So this will be focusing on this video. If you need more information on how to emulate other console games on other devices like Windows, Mac, or Android itself, then please let me know in the comment. I will drop other videos on those topics too. So currently this video will be focused on the topic of PS2 games emulation in Android devices. Before you start the installation process, I will suggest you to have an Android device with at least 8 GB of RAM, because emulating takes a lot of RAM memory, and then have a Snapdragon processor series of more than 700 series at least, and then MediaTek, you can have a similar comparison from the internet. So yeah, these are the requirements, and also have sufficient storage to store these game ROMs. First we'll be needing the emulator. Here we'll be using PPSS22 emulator. You can find this in Play Store. Just you can go to the Play Store and then search PPSS22. So this is the PS2 emulator, what we will be using here. This is the free version which will run one ad at the beginning, but it's fine. You'll be requiring two installation. One is the ARM64 plugins, just install it, and then the PPSS2 emulator, which is at the top. So you'll be installing that, and then you can open it as an executable application. You can simply click on open. So when you open this is the home window. What you get, you have the option of what to say, home, search, and so on, but here select ps2.iso. that is what we'll be dealing with. Now, how to get these ISO files? So you'll have a lot of websites, but you can just search as simple as ps2 roms in the Chrome or any browser of your choice. You will get this lot of websites which you will be using. You can click on the first link. There are a lot of websites which can have a lot of ROMs, a lot of games, but I prefer this website. Any website will work. So download any of the ROMs of your choice. I'll just go with God of War. So there are a lot of other choices here, like SmackDown, which I showed in the previous gameplay videos, San Andreas, etc. Let's just download God of War 2. Click on download now option. These are the servers or options which you can download. I specifically prefer European version. You can also select USA version to have English. So the God of War 2 Europe, Australia, or Europe alone can work. So just click on the link. The link will redirect you to the download page. So you can just close these ads, and then you wait for a few seconds. The link will load. Few seconds more. Then yeah, here we go. Just click on the download button. So this will initiate the download, and then it will be available in your download window. So just let it download. I have downloaded already, so you can just download and then wait. Once it's downloaded, it will be available in your download folder as a zip format. Let's just dive straight into the file manager. So let's open any file explorer. You can find it in the download folder. So from here you can just copy it to any folder of your choice, and just to maintain one separate folder for the PS2 ROMs, just copy the zip file from here. You can extract it here, or else you can extract to the folder which you have assigned for this ROMs separately. I have it here named after PPSS22. So you can just paste the zip file here, extract it, you will get this folder. So basically inside this folder, if you go, you will have the ROMs in the ISO format. So you can just go to this app back, select the ROM, and then direct to this folder. If you see, this folder is available here, and inside this folder this ISO format file will be available. So this is what we will be needing. So you just click on this ISO format, it will open the game. You can skip the ad, and then the game will launch. So if you see here, the game will launch. If you click on the pause menu, there are a lot of options. You can basically set all the controls here, type of control what you want, and then all the toggles, etc. These are the buttons which you can be viewing in the display. Basically I use joystick or gamepad, so I can hide all these buttons. If you are using touchscreen control, then you can enable these buttons, so you can play using touchscreen. And then all the settings are there for the touchscreen controls. There are also graphic settings, audio settings, memory card, etc. So if you go to graphic, there is the GPU renderer which you want to use. Basically there are I think 3 options, and this is the upscale multiplier. So this is basically the advantage of the console or emulator here. Basically natively it will run in 1x resolution. If you're using powerful devices, you can upscale these settings. So the game is launched here. Let's go to pause menu again. I'll show you all the details. So if you go to this general, as I said, all the touchscreen controls are there. You can explore one by one, and then these are the controls which I showed you already. These are the touchscreen control button toggles, which you can toggle one by one for as per your requirement of the game or as per your touchscreen layout. So this you can select all the buttons one by one and say configure according to your will. Now if you go back, and then you can also go to your graphic settings. Here this is the GPU renderer, and then that is the main thing. You can select OpenGL or Vulkan. Those two will perform better. And then upscale multiplier. As I said, this is the major advantage of the emulator. You can upscale the graphics or resolution from the natively built game resolution. So after this is the memory card, the virtual memory cards which it will create for the game save files, 2 memory card, and then the BIOS settings, so on if you need, and then advanced settings if you are a developer, if you want to explore more things. And that is all about the settings. You can explore one by one, and this is all. And let's start the game. This is the God of War 2 game. You can select new game. I have already played this previously, so I'll just load the game, and I'll just load the controls which I need. I think I need 2 analog sticks to play this game. Since I use gamepad, I've turned it off. Let me first launch the game. So these are the 2 slots which I told, virtual slots. I saved it to the memory slot 1, so I'll just load the game. The game will load, and then yeah, let's wait for a few seconds. Yeah, this is the game. If you see, it is in the middle of a story. So if you launch a new game, you will be seeing all the storylines and the entry of the God of War himself. So yeah, it's a great game actually if you want to dive into PS2 gaming. Let's go to touchscreen control, and let me enable this analog stick. I forgot where it is. I think this is the one, dual analog pad. Let me enable this, and let's see. Yeah, these are 2 enabling the analog pads. Let me show you a small gameplay. Maybe I'll not go in depth. I'll just kill these enemies, and then let me show you how it works. It works fluently in my system, at least, since I'm using this pad 2, which has Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is the, what to say, basically the top level processor available in the market as of now for Android devices, at least. There is the 80 Lite which came, but yeah, this is the, what to say, most commercialized as of now. So yeah, this is basically a small gameplay. If you want more of the gameplay here, I can give you a separate video, but this is just focused on the installation. So that is all. You can just go to this pause menu and then exit the PS2 emulator from here. You can save the game here. You can save the slot. This is the custom slots, but automatically the game will save in the memory card slot created. So you can close the emulator, and then yeah, you can install multiple games. These are the 5 games which I have. And you can play any number of games. Basically the website will give you a vast library of games to download, and then yeah, simply you can download and then play. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked the video. If you need more content like this, then please like and comment what type of content you like to watch, and then if you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.